On this episode of Treading Water, we prove that boating is a ton of hours of just cruising along and 10 minutes of
excitement.
That seems like a bad description.
Unexpected.
Scary stuff.
Scary stuff.
Unexpected scary stuff. That's what we have to show you today in Treadwater. So keep watching, and I post one disclaimer. Don't be busting my butt over the life jacket. I know I probably should have had a life jacket on. So keep watching and see what our 10 minutes of unnerving, scary stuff was all about.
Definitely one of our scariest times on the boat.
Time's out. I got him that time. Look at this guy. Tuggaroony. Also keep in mind, we did not plan on making this video. All this footage was captured from our boat security camera system. I'm gonna rave you pretty good. Gotcha, Pete. So the crazy thing is, we're trading seats here because I was standing in the front of the boat with the video camera trying to capture the pelicans diving for food right before all this transpired. And for the record, I did catch them diving for food.
Thanks, the visit was appreciated. Have a lovely day.
This guy been doing this for
You too, safe travels.
I like the shit out of it. What is he doing? Where is he going? It's like it's dragging his pepper in the water. Like one after the crab shot or something. You know what?
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing. Is he going to that channel over there?
Is he about to run into the land? This is not good.
No, it's not.
This is not good at all.
No. Is he going to a cut? Oh no, he's on land.
Oh boy.
Yeah, call him. I don't know what he was called. Blue tug.
Blue tug. This is Treadwater. Everything okay there? Get ready to take the helm, Tress. I'll launch the tender.
Okay. Then so I can get over there.
Okay, it's in neutral.
Let me drive.
No. We ran aground.
Yeah, we're right here, right behind you.
I see you, thank you.
I can launch my, I'll launch my tender and come over to you.
Oh, you're the best, thank you.
That scared the shit out of me.
This is our ran aground. Let's go Protector Charleston S.C. Are you in need of any assistance? Over.
Yes. Ed, am I in standby? Because I don't feel like I'm turning.
Neutral, Tress. Stay in neutral.
Okay. Well, I don't want to run aground.
Did he respond?
No.
Alright, I'm almost done.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna like turn. Don't do anything yet.
That's what I ran aground. This Coast Guard 16 over.
Ed, I need to.
To the Coast Guard, Tress.
We're gonna run aground too.
Okay, then just go ahead and do what you gotta do.
Coast Guard, they ran aground pretty hard. We're right by them. This is Vessel Treadwater.
Roger, Treadwater. Do you have them that need any Coast Guard assistance? Over.
launch our tender to go check on them right now. I will get back to you.
Roger, we'll be standing by.
Hold on, Ed. Hold on, I'm gonna like straighten
Code Ward, this is Coast Guard. Can I just get a GPS position, over?
What is that? We are 3306.97 north, 7921.102 west.
Roger, Captain. I'll be standing by. When you get on scene, just let us know if they need any assistance or if there's any medical concerns. We'll be on 1-6. Coast Guard out.
All right, Tress, I'm gonna launch the tender right now.
Medical concerns, we're just laying aground in some soft stuff.
Ed, you're gonna have to kind of hurry because I'm like going
You can
across.
drive the boat. Go ahead.
I just want to straighten this out.
Hello, Godwin. This is Coast Guard Sector Charleston. That's a good copy. If you need any assistance or anything, just hail out to us on 16. We'll be standing. I'll copy.
All right, Ed.
It looks like we're gonna need a tow to pull us back off of the ground.
Okay, Tress, I'm launching.
Roger, Captain.
All right, hurry
Can I
up,
get your
please.
GPS position and how many people you have on board, over?
Ed,
2 people
What can I
aboard,
do?
GPS
because I'm going
positions,
towards them.
33 degrees, 06.971. West 79 degrees, 21.002.
Boat's almost in the water.
Okay.
Roger, Captain. Can I get the lens color set of your vessel, over?
The color is blue. Length is 29 feet. It's a Ranger tug.
Ed, what are you doing, babe?
Roger, Captain. Just to confirm, do you have personal sedation devices on board, and are you guys wearing them, over?
They're on board and we can put them on, yes.
Roger, Captain. Can I be shipped an answer on channel 22 Alpha, over?
Are you off?
Going to 2-2.
Are you off?
Not yet.
I can see you.
Yeah, I'm off the boat. Hold on.
Okay.
Putting the swim platform back up.
It was good. I'm gonna go into gear just for a second.
Yeah, you're fine.
That's having to do a rescue. This guy went, don't know what happened, but went hard to his starboard side and went right up on the land hard. They say there are no injuries and everybody's okay, no medical, but it was very scary. They were going pretty quick when they went up on land. I'm on the boat, just kind of circling, making sure it's all good. But as you can see, they were going fast when they went aground. They passed us. We were doing 10 miles an hour, and they passed us and never slowed down and went straight onto the land. They cut across. They did a hard starboard turn and cut right across in front of us and right up on the land. So hopefully everybody's okay. Sorry for the crazy video. I'm trying to keep us in the channel so we don't end up in too shallow water or tangled up in crab traps that are lined on both sides down here. As you can see, they are way up there.
Well, we got to talk to Towboat today, and Towboat told us that they were unable to pull him off and that they had to wait till the following day. They were gracious enough to bring him into Georgetown, where we happen to be staying actually, and they got a hotel room or whatever they did, and then the next day they went and pulled him out. Danny from Towboat out of Georgetown did a fabulous job getting those guys off.
And it did take 2 boats.
Oh, it did. Yeah, it did.
So
it took him 2 boats.
Yeah, the one boat wasn't strong enough, so it did take the 2 towboats to
yank him off. And he sent us some video from that. Here you can see. And he did inform us that there was 0 damage to the boat. I didn't suspect there was hull damage, and I actually told the folks that I didn't think there was hull damage, but there was no way for me to know whether or not their running gear had been damaged. He did tell me, and I don't think I shared this earlier, that when they did run aground, ironically the engines didn't stall, because I asked him that. I said, well, did the engines stall? And he said no, and I was like, well, that's a good sign then. So
and if you look,
it's hard to know.
If you look, you can see, I mean, the props and everything are completely out of the
Oh
water.
yeah, that whole boat was up out of the water. So with the assistance of high tide, they were able to get him out, get him going, and send him on his way. So, you know, you don't know when these things are going to happen on the water. We don't even really know the details behind what actually occurred to have that situation happen, but they were just really lucky that it was in a marshy area and not, not some other area where lots of other bad things could have happened. But
yeah, and we just happened to be, I mean, we were right behind them, and we did not see another boat.
Yeah, for
quite a while. So, I mean, they would have been sitting there a while.
Yeah, and we did make an interesting note, and you can see this in the video. I'm sure you may or may not have noticed this, but the Coast Guard was right on the mark. I mean, nobody notified the Coast Guard. The Coast Guard heard our radio talk, and they chimed in, asking questions, realizing that there was something unfolding. And at that moment in time, we didn't even really know what was unfolding. We didn't know what was happening. And my reaction at that moment was, okay, we have on board our boat a tender that is easily deployable and can quickly get over to that area. So me not wearing a life jacket was really more about, okay, let's just make sure everyone is okay over there,
right, and
that there isn't anything serious going on. But in the mix of all of that, they did finally respond back that there were no injuries or anything like that. But I knew that radio talk would be happening. I just felt my first priority at that point would be to prepare in case there was something wrong in a very expeditious way. So hence my no life jacket. Shame on me. I know that, but in any case, there were some good things out of this. Number one, we always knew we could deploy our tender rapidly. We always knew we could do that, but we've never done it in a situation where it required it. And,
right.
And quite honestly, we're quite happy with how we were able to disembark that boat very rapidly. One person still at the controls of the boat, and so we're real happy with how that worked out for us. That was a good, weird way to learn the lesson. Like, you could do it in a drill, but this was more like a real life situation, I guess. Right. And Tressa was just kind of nervous about the whole situation. You could gather that by what was going on.
So with the tide going down, the current had picked up.
Yeah, that was the other thing.
Pretty strong current, and it was a narrower spot in the rivers. They were lined on both sides with crab pots. So there was a lot going on there.
There was a lot of dancing there. Even in our tender recovery, which we don't really have any video of, but in our tender recovery, that was done with the current and working within the confines of the current and stuff, and we were able to also successfully land the tender and continue on our way. So in a changing tide condition with current that was picking up, so we're happy about that as well. We could have always put a painter line out there and drug it if we had to, but we felt like we could land the tender, and we did.
So
The captain here kept control of the boat, and I went out and played around in the swamp.
But it was, you know, what looked and started out as a very scary and unknowing moment.
Yeah.
Turned out, fortunately for everyone, everybody was okay. The boat was okay, and everybody went on their merry way.
Went on their merry way. So those are things that happen in boating. They say it's you know, I don't know the exact cliche, but it's something like moments of boredom and then minutes of terror or something like that. But that's kind of what that was like, I guess, you know. And so that's it. Thanks for watching, and as always, be safe out there and have fun, and always be ready to lend a hand if you have to do that.
That's right. Safe boating.
Safe boating. Thanks for watching TrEdwater.